welcome. This is Vanessa Zamora, and sitting with me now is Matt Genovese.
Genovese,
and he is of the popular community site door64, which is a local site here in Austin.
Absolutely.
All right, well, can you tell us just a little bit about, for our viewers that don't know what door64 is?
Well, door64, I started it back in August of 2007, and the whole idea was that we had a large tech community here in Austin, and they, for some reason or another, a lot of them wouldn't come out and network, and they didn't have very good,
Tech people don't like to network?
Yeah, you know, and that's another story, but yeah, tech folks, they just didn't come out, and they didn't have a good network, so that when they needed a job, or something happened in their own career, you know, where they wanted to move on, do something different, they just really couldn't, you know, they only had to rely on people that they knew at their company, people that had left their company.
Sure.
And I saw that as a real problem.
Yeah.
And so my initiative with door64 was to say, how can we help folks expand their network online and then in person too at local events. Facebook and MySpace, they were all becoming popular, you know, more, and they were still established, but they were becoming more popular, and so I realized that this was the right medium to use and the right way to do it. So I did the online networking and discussion forums and people chatting on there. We have an event calendar on the site for finding out what's happening locally, and it's all member maintained. So all the members, as they find a local event, you know, like a local lunch and learn, a local conference or seminar, networking event, they throw it on the calendar and everybody benefits from it. And then we have a job board on there too.
And there's a little bit of exclusivity, correct, that you do actually, not everyone can join this big
I'm you know, I think of myself as a pretty nice guy, but I also have to be a bouncer.
Absolutely.
I don't enjoy that, but there is a reason why I have the group. I want to be focused in people in high tech, and I don't want people coming in and soliciting business for other things that are, you know, not even high tech related. What I found is that when I go to networking events, face-to-face events, a lot of times I would get business cards from people that I ended up throwing away, you know, because it wasn't related to me, it wasn't related to high tech. I couldn't use them for a reference, you know, for later on for my career. Yeah. So when I have my events, my goal is that when you go to my event, you should be able to keep most of the business cards you get. And so I think that focus in high tech provides value.
Absolutely, I agree with that. And so let's talk a little bit about your session yesterday, which was on consumer and community generated content. Was that the title, correct?
Yep.
Okay, can you give us what was the whole thrust of that?
Well, my portion was really addressing how did I entice people to post on door64, and what is the means by which you can get them to get involved?
Absolutely. I mean, people get so busy with their schedules. How do you keep people coming back and interested?
Well, for door64, because of the member base right now, we have about 4,000 members, and actually a little over that. When I send out my newsletter every week, I go over what the events are coming up that week, what the new jobs that have been posted, what new skills have been posted, what hot discussions have been going on. And especially with the events and the jobs and so on, people know that I send the newsletter out to 4,000 people, and they can post on there and get their event publicized to a large tech community very easily. So it doesn't take much enticement to say, look, if you post it on here for free, I'll be sending it out to the whole, I'll be blasting it out to the whole member base.
But there's a huge lesson to learn there, that you're using something you already have and making it enticing.
That's right.
To bring people back to the community.
That's right. And I use that when I had 400 people too. You know, when you dangle that carrot in front of me, say, look, if you do this, you know, I'll make sure to get the word out for you. That's very enticing.
Sure. Well, thank you for your time, Matt. And,
absolutely.
I look forward to going to your events. Actually, I'm going to look into that and look at joining this site. Hopefully, you don't bounce me out.
Please do. No, I'll let you right in.